Hello, my posse. Hello, all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for coming into my living room today. I so appreciate you. I have the door open there. My camera's wonky. And I have to close it because I got some people working outside on the grass, but for now it's open. So today, I am so glad that you're here. We are going to do a get ready with me with, I want to say drugstore makeup, but it's from Walmart. I'm going to do the look for you today in hard candy and show you how I got this look. And this is for the mature girls out there, and this is going to be dedicated to a particular person who is watching. Hi, Gervais. We're going to show you how to rock your 70s and 80s and look as good as you can as we move into our next journey and chapter. So stay tuned if you want to see how we, like I have an artist here. You think Wayne Goss is here doing me? No, how I got this look. I'll be right back. And the best part, hold on. So yeah, you know how I love these get ready with me's girls. Anyway, I thought today that I would show you, as I mentioned, that I'm going to show you a little look for matured women. You know, and I do have to dedicate this. One of my subscribers messaged me, and her name is Gervais Christensen. I hope I said that right, Gervais. And I just love hearing from people. I hear from people all over the place who are rolling into their 60s, rolling into their 70s, and Gervais, like myself, is rolling into their 80s. And, you know, we want to look the best that we can possibly look without looking gaudy, I guess. We want to have a natural look, but we want to be fixed up a little bit. And that is just a choice that we all make if we want to look good. I choose to look good. And Gervais sent me a message, and she said, thanks so much. I really get so much helpful information from your channel. Thanks, Gervais. She's 76, and she'll be 77 in June. And my beauty and wonderful energy are truly inspiring. Thank you, Gervais. That's so special. Anyway, she's been ill for the past 2 years. Sorry, Gervais. A lot of us have been battling some illnesses. As you know, if you watched it, I think you're relatively new to me. You know, we've been battling COVID here and after effects. And I think one of the things that I've noticed about myself from COVID is my circles have become darker. My eyes are darker, and surely my number 11s have gotten worse, because I was for like 2 weeks going, oh yeah. So we all want to look as best we can. I think I do anyway. She said she's been sick for 2 years, but she's finally getting the energy to want to try not to look like a corpse. Now that's her words, not my words. Anymore. So she's been looking at wigs and needs to start painting. I like that, painting her face. She said, do you have a video about makeup for us creeping up into our 80s? I'm coming to you from North California. So I'm so glad that you're coming out of your sickness and that you are getting better. And I think the thing for me too, when I came out of COVID, I don't know. I can't say I looked in the mirror and went, oh my gosh, what happened to me? Because every day when I was sick with COVID, and you may think, oh boy, how vain can she be? Can't she even get sick on her own without looking good? No. I got up in the morning, I washed my face, I put my moisturizer on, I put some foundation on, and I put my blush on, because blush is what perks you up. I don't care what anybody says. I'm a blush girl. You know that if you've watched me. And I did that because, you know, I never knew who was going to come to my door with goodies or show up in my driveway or give me a FaceTime call. My whole family was giving me a FaceTime call, and I didn't want them to think that I looked like a corpse, quoting you, Gervais. So I fix myself up every day, and I still do. And that is the way that I want to look. I look perfectly fine. My husband thinks I look decent without makeup. I can go without makeup if I want to. I don't want to. You know, it's like having grass and not fertilizing it. I don't know. Is that a bad analogy? I mean, you want things to look beautiful. And I think as a older, mature person, I still want to look beautiful. I don't want to look 20. I don't want to look like I did back in the day. What I do, and I think you can look beautiful without looking too gaudy and too made up. And I think if you keep things on the lighter tone, I think you can still look pretty. It depends on what you want to see when you look in the mirror, because the mirror belongs to you and you have to look into it. And if you certainly look into that mirror and you think you look beautiful, just natural and, you know, gray hair and no makeup, and you go past the mirror and you go, you look hot, mama, by all means, have at it. I mean, there's a lot of people in the movement who want to be natural. I think it's easy to be natural occasionally. I don't want to be occasional. What I started out with today, I'll tell you, I did, and I'll tell you, if all of you out there, how many out there, I know I have a lot of subscribers that are 60, 70, 80 years old. How many out there have exfoliated? Hands? Hands? You got to exfoliate your skin, ladies. I mean, even if you're older, you're looking at your skin right now, you've got that dry, kind of patchy skin that just doesn't look springy like you'd like it to. Doesn't matter if you're the only one that sees it. It'll make you feel good. And I personally, and I did it this morning, I use my St. Ives Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub. I have been using this stuff for probably, I don't know. I should Google and find out when it came out, because I think I've been using it since it came out. And I'm telling you, before you get in the shower in the morning or whenever you take your shower, if you put this all over your body, and you massage this in, get those crusty old elbows. You know I hate those elbows. And get your knees and get your feet and those calluses on your feet. And did I say knees? Your knees. Your knees are attached to your thigh bone. No, they're not. Are they? I don't know. Anyway, what was that song? Thigh bone's connected to the head bone. The head bone's connected to whatever. But anyway, we're all connected here. And your skin is all connected. It's like all one big organ. And I think when you put this on, you just rub it. Stand on a towel before you get in the shower. Dry body, and you take this and you rub it all over yourself. And I put this on my face. I put this, I don't scrub it hard into my face. I put a little bit on my hand and put it on my face to get the dead skin cells off, and my neck. And girls, behind your neck, ladies, behind your neck. How many of you, hands up please, how many of you actually go behind your neck and all the way in the back? I mean, this is all part of it. If your back of your neck is like wrinkled and crusty, that's a bad look. I don't care if you're 95, that's a bad look. So if you do this all over your body, and just, you know, don't beat yourself up, because there's been complaints about it and reviews about it that it gave people rash. Well, yeah, if you scratch yourself with sandpaper in one spot, you're going to get a rash, because come on, you got to use common sense here. But, you know, all over your body. And you do that before you get in the shower, and then get in the get in the shower with as warm water, tepid water as your body can stand, and you let that shower water run on you. And if you're a bath person, shower a little bit first and then get in the tub, that's fine. But when that shower water hits your skin and you touch your skin, you're going to want to send me flowers, because your skin is never going to feel so great in your whole life. It's just a magnificent, magnificent body scrub. I don't know chemically wise what's in it. I have very, very sensitive skin, very sensitive skin. I have products that I'm using now even that are natural products that have broke me out, have made my eyes itch. So it's kind of process of elimination with me. I don't know what's in this. I don't care what's in this. I just know that for me, it works. And I know a lot of my subscribers, and I know who you use this, and you love it too. So use it carefully, but use it all over your body before you shower. I did this. And when you get out of the shower, while your body, you pat dry it a little bit, you put your favorite lotion on while it's still a little bit damp. I like this CeraVe lotion for my whole body. CeraVe is just a really nice lotion. And while I'm wet, I go you know, all over my body. I don't put it on my face, but I have if I take my shower at night, and put it all over my body. So while it's still damp and you're still in the warm shower, on my skin, I used first thing I put, and to wash my face too, I use, and I've been using this Aveeno Ultra Calming Foaming Body Face Lotion Wash Cleanser. I've been using it for, I don't know, for years. And you know Jennifer Aniston is big on this, and I mean, her skin looks great. But I just happen to think it's very cleansing to your skin. I love Aveeno. So I did my face and my neck and my shoulders with Aveeno this morning, and that's how I cleaned myself in the shower. I then put on my Ella Freda. I'm not, you know, I'm just telling you what I did. My vitamin C, I think Ella Freda makes one of the best vitamin Cs. When I had COVID, I put this on my face. I felt like $1,000,000. I don't know. I just love Ella Freda's vitamin C. After the vitamin C, I dried, and I do take my my fan, and I make sure that it's dried in good. I mean, I putz around the house in between sometimes, you know, and let it dry in. I mean, whatever you have time for. And then I apply my Ella Freda face and neck. This is what I did today to get myself prepared. And Gervais, you can use whatever you like and whatever works for your skin. By all means, use it. I'm not pushing, I'm not promoting. I'm just telling you what I do. But the Ella Freda face and neck firming lotion is amazing. I think if they stop making this, I probably won't be able to do a video for a long time because I think my skin will have dropped to my girls. It's just like, I love this firming stuff, and it does exactly what it says, and I have subscribers who swear by it too. It's just great. After that dried, I put on my Ella Freda facial moisturizer. Now you can use any moisturizer that you would like. Any moisturizer that works good for you, that you find healthy for your skin, that doesn't irritate your skin, that doesn't break your skin out, use it. But use it. And I massage it in. And I do have a 10-second rule on massaging, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, not that fast. And I do all over. And I do have my little massaging gadget that I got from the dollar store that I still can't find any because I want to give some away for my giveaway coming up. I can't find those. I've asked Dollar Tree, like, come on, order them, but not yet. So anyway, that's what I started. That's what I started out with today. So today we're going to demonstrate a product that I picked up at Walmart that I absolutely love. We're going to try it all today. Hold on. I'm using hard candy makeup. I really was turned on by this by one of my subscribers, and I apologize, my door's closed. I like my door open, but I got guys working outside on the lawn today, and they're back and forth and on the porch, and so I had to keep it closed. But anyway, sidetracked. Anyway, hard candy to me is a Walmart brand. I haven't looked for it at CVS or Walgreens. I don't know if they have it, but Walmart had it. The makeup was $5.44, right? And I also bought their primer, and it is the Hard Candy 3-in-1 Primer Lotion. Enhance skin's appearance. Hyaluronic acid helps to even out skin tone, moisturizing, hydrating. It's a primer lotion. And I did put that on all over my face. I do like this. It's very, very, very creamy. I'll show you real quick before we go on. I'm going to speed up my process here, but I wanted to tell you that very, 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 very creamy on your face. I really like it. And I haven't got a headache or anything happening to myself with this, so that's a good thing, because that's the first thing I notice when I put makeup on or creams on or anything on. If my headache starts within 20 minutes, it's like, okay, that's not going to work for me. There's just some ingredients in it, and there's a whole slew, but kids, of ingredients. Have at it with your magnifying glass. I just know it works for me. So I got myself all prepped up for that, because so many of you asked me how I prep my skin, and that's what I do. And I go all around the mulberry bush, girls, all around my neck, and I even do this to my ears to get behind your ears here so they don't dry up. Excuse me, so they don't dry up and you know, wrinkle up so that when you turn to the side, you see all those wrinkles behind your ears. That is something that I've always done, like this with my ears. So that is my prepping. The hard candy is like a newer product to me, not too new. I think I've talked about hard candy before. I might have put it on. I love this. It covers a multitude of sins. Now, I don't have, you know, scars or pimples or things that I need to cover. But if you did, this covers up everything. I do have a lot of dark circles under my eyes, and I don't care what creams you use, what they tell you that it's going to help your dark circles. If they're hereditary, they're hereditary. Mine seems to have gotten worse since my COVID. And I mean, you can be natural and go with your dark circles, but I don't want to look sick. You know, I don't want to look like I don't feel good. The dark circles are really bad. This is really good. Now, some of you may feel that, so some of you may think, I had to get up and open this, and I opened my door. The guys went on break a little bit. I'll probably have to close it again. It just seems like it's a little brighter in here for me, but I'll close it again when they come back. Some of you may think that the eye candy is a little too matte or a little too drying. If that's the case, you know, this primer here is really, really good. It leaves a nice moisturizing barrier to your face. And you can always apply it with a brush that's a little damp, or a sponge that's a little damp, or one of these that's a little damp to put your makeup on with. So we're going to apply the eye candy. This is number 1507. It's natural. It's a natural color. I love this color. Not crazy for the applicator. But as you can see, but I'll show you the coverage. It's great. And I'll probably have to shut up now, so I'll speed this up. What I do is I just pat it all into place with my warm hands. I get my hands warm, and I usually put it on too with my hands. I don't usually do a brush because I like the feel of how my makeup is going on. I'm not a brush person. I do everything with my hands, but I didn't want to mess them up too bad today. And anyway, you can see my dark circles have covered pretty nicely. Not my number 11s. They're there forever. Makes me look like I'm frowning, and I'm not a frowner because I'm a happy person. So anyway, after that's on, that's what I do. I pat it down and just use the warmth of my hands. And I always bring my makeup down into my neck, as you can see, and you can see how well I take care of my neck. And I bring it down here. Now, if you're a type of person that you wear collars, you may not want to do that because the makeup will go on your collars. This hard candy stays on pretty well. So that's what I do first. I bought this. I'm not too happy with the hard candy. I bought this palette, but I wanted to do everything hard candy. This is just hard candy. It is palette number 1702. It's the top 10 eye collection, and it says on the back, we love our animals, so it's not tested on animals, so it's none of that stuff. And these are, and look at this, it's got this little thing on here, and I wondered what that was, but it's a cute little mirror. Look how cute. It should be like 3 times, but it's not. But I picked this one too. I picked this one too, because I think when you're older, I think you can get away with some raspberries or strawberries colors. I don't think that you should be afraid to use the raspberries colors on your skin to make you feel fresh, especially in the spring and the summer, you know, to make you feel rosy. I think the raspberry shades are really pretty. I'm not 100% crazy for this palette, only because it is glittery. I'm not a glitter person. You'll know that I never highlight anything on my face. I don't think that, for me, my mature age, I don't like to be highlighted. I just don't like the look of highlighting. I like more of a matte, softer look on an older, matured skin. I don't like to be highlighted here, highlighted there. I do highlight maybe my nose a little bit, but that's about it. And my eyelids are really kind of droopy and wrinkled, so highlights and me don't get along too well. And also, this particular palette is not very pigmented. I mean, it really isn't. But we're going to try this color, which I have no idea what that color is here, and we're going to go in the crease. And I'll show you, you don't really need a lot. I use a lot of eyeshadow, I think, myself, because I just like the look. But you don't have to when you're older. So if you don't want to, or if you think you're going to look too gaudy with it. So we're going to try this in here, and it looks to me, it's probably the one that's maybe matted the most. So it looks, it's in the red tones, the cranberry tones, but it's very dark. So let's try it. I don't think I can do it on this mirror, but we'll give it a shot. So hold on. And also with me, I like to do dark in the corner because I do have these fat pads in the corner of my eye. And if you're older and you have those too, I think darkening them a little bit kind of camouflages them. If you leave them light and white or put glitter on them, the pads are going to look even bigger. And when you wear glasses, it's even worse. So I do like to darken the corners of my eyes. And the one thing I didn't do is put it, and I always forget this, I mean, every day of my life I forget this, is to put on a lighter shade here. So let's just do a little bit of that. Okay, so what we've done here is just, I put a little bit of this light shade, which is this shade here, just on the top of my brows. I have a little much too dark in here, which I always do on this eye. It's always darker, so let me fix that. Okay, I just fixed that a little bit. It was always too dark. But it's a very, you can apply this 2 or 3 times if you want it a little darker. But if you wanted to just try it and just try a little color to your eyelids, just to pop them and to feel springy or just to feel glamorous, you can just put a light coating of it. It comes with its own little brush, which is super cute. Look at the cute little brush it comes in, which I like the brush. They usually come with those other little brushes, but this comes really, really great. I think on the eyelids, I'm going to try, I don't know, they don't have enough light here on the eyelids, but we're going to try one. We're going to try the light one here. Okay, so I think for really kind of a natural look, ladies, I like this. I like the eyelids white. I just think they pop your eyes and they make them bright, and they make you stand out and they make you just sparkle. I don't know, without too much sparkle. But I use this light one here in this one for the eyelids, and I just dabbed a little bit of this pink one here, which is a little sparkle. It's the second one in, a little bit, just to tone it down a little bit. But I think that's a pretty subtle look for us women of a certain age. It makes you look, it makes you look glamorous, and yet it's not gaudy. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for like kind of a natural look, but not a gaudy look, but we want a painted face, as Gervais said. So that's what we're going for. So we've got the eyeshadow done, and I think that's probably all I'm going to do on this palette. There is a lot of different shades that you can play with on here. It is really kind of pretty. This one here looks interesting. I'm not going to do it today, but this one is kind of a pretty, everything is kind of in the cranberry-ish tones, so they all kind of blend really well together. You could probably try to use a little bit of this if you like a little bit more sparkle. I don't like a lot of sparkle. So that's a pretty nice palette, I think. This was $4.97, by the way, and it came with its own little brush. And I think this brush is a great brush for holding in your hand. It's in between. You can clean your brush with those little, you know, your hair doodads that you have, whatever they're called, those little bun things. And you just take your brush in between and you can clean them with this and you can move on to the next color. Love this crazy little thing when my granddaughter doesn't wash my brushes. So for under the eye, under eye concealer, which I just like concealer under my eye. I think that it brightens it gives you a nice bright look. Move this a little closer, and I love it. Which I didn't do here is I'll show you. I'll take a little bit of this color here on a little thin brush that I have, and I will go underneath my eyelashes barely. So hold on, let me do that. So what you want to do is just go on your lash line. You don't want to maybe go too dark, and just go on your lash line. Just, I don't know why. I like the look. Wayne Gotts will like the look. Oh, and by the way, I didn't put the powder on today for my primer like Mr. Goss. And I wanted to do the primer that I had and get the full effect for you with the hard candy I did. So this palette, I put this dark one under this one here under the lash line. And I think it looks really, really good. Really good. So for under the eye, I did buy this from Eye Candy, Hard Candy. Why do I keep saying eye candy? Hard Candy. But anyway, this is a little contouring. This comes in a little, it's called Hard Candy, and it's Highlight Contour Face Duo Stick. I don't do a whole lot of contouring because I tell you, I've done it, and then, you know, at the end of the day, my husband will go, "What are those dark lines you got all over your chin?" And I'm like, really? It's like, I'm home now and you let me do that all day? So I'm not a real good blender. What I do like to do with the darker contour is, you all know that my nose was broken. And I guess if I was going to have any plastic surgery, I should have had my nose fixed years ago, because I've always been conscious of this broken nose. So it was broken. This part of my nose was over here under my eye. They cracked it back into shape over here, but I never went and had the surgery done like I was supposed to. It was a money thing, or I don't know. I had little kids then, but anyway, it was broke. And so I always have that little lump right here. And I think these little contouring things are great for just that little lump there. And it kind of just blends that bone in a little bit. But this is a really light contouring one. It's really kind of a pretty color. It is the light. They have the medium dark light. This is a Face Duo, and this one is the light one. And if you wanted to, you know, do something, you know, if you were watching me and you're a woman of a certain age and you have these jowls here that we do get, you can, you know, camouflage those with this. But you've got to make sure that when you turn your face, you know, like this, you don't go, "Hey, and you know, you're talking all day," and then there's these lines there. So, you know, you've got to make sure, and I never get them, and I've seen other people do it, and you can still see those lines. So you got to be really careful. If you do the contouring and you like the look, it does help with your jawline, as you can see a little bit. You got to make sure that, I'll probably play this back and go, "Well, she should have made sure that it was gone because it's still there." But yeah, you just have to be really careful. But I like it for my nose, and that's about it. Now the under eye stick, I haven't used this. I have my favorite, but since we're doing hard candy, let's see how well the concealer holds up under the eye. So let's try that. Hold on. Try the stick a little bit, run it down here, a little bit in the marionette lines here, like so. Not too bad. This one here is pretty light though. I mean, it is a light color. They have the medium, which might be better. I happen to, me personally, with glasses on, I happen to like the lighter look under my eye. I think it makes me look brighter. It makes me look more cheerful. And like I say, I do have dark circles. So, and if you're sick and if you're, you've been ill or you have an issue, a highlighter helps make your eyes bright. So, and this is good. It's like really creamy. I'm really surprised, girls. Eye candy. And this was here very, very creamy. Ooh, look at that. And also, I don't know if I told you, but everything that I put on my face, everything goes on the back of my hands, girls. Everything that I put on my face, exfoliator, everything goes on the back of my hand. So that is the concealer, and I love it. I love it. So I couldn't find any blush product in a hard candy. They Walmart didn't have any in, but anyway, I am using my own. This one here is from Ulta Beauty. It's called Flush Brush, and I got it because it is matte, and I don't like shine on my cheeks. So let's try a little bit of that. Hold on while I blush myself up. No, I'm the blush queen, and I do love my blush. I just think it just perks you up and makes you look just healthy glow. I could go out really in the day with no makeup on, my face, clean, a little concealer on and my blush. I mean, I could really pull that off, especially now with masks, really. So I do the whole, the whole 9 yards on my face, because that's just the way I roll, girls. So that's a little bit of blush, and blush always, perks you up and makes you look great. I did purchase the hard candy powder, put glasses on so I can read it. And this one here is 2115. This one here is Chilling Wonder Powder, Sheer Envy Loose Powder, and it's hydrating. So this is a really nice powder. So we're gonna just put a little bit on my powder brush here. Hold on. And I have to tell you, this powder feels almost wet. This would have worked out beautifully had I put it on before my foundation. I can see that now because I have not used this powder until I did it with you. But my friend told me that it was like amazing stuff. And I think when you dip this in there and you put it up here, it feels wet on your face. It's very hydrating. Oh my gosh, you will love this. You will love this. So that is the powder. I absolutely love this. So that's pretty much getting to the look. And you can see it. I mean, I jabber jibber, and it wouldn't take me that long to do this at all. So now for the mascara, I purchased. Now I don't use eyeliner on my eyes. I don't use cat eyes. I just don't for my eyes. I don't. But if I did, and I have like on the bottom of my lashes, I have used it, and I always use this L'Oreal Infallible, and it's black brown. And this one here has always been my favorite to line. I don't line the top of my eyes because I tell you, my eyelids are wrinkled on the top, and I just don't do that lash line. I put a serum on my eye. I couldn't find any in hard candy yesterday, so I'm going to put a little serum on my eye. Hold on. Okay, I don't usually do serum, but I used a mascara, one that I think was by L'Oreal, a new one, and it made my eyelashes fall out. I don't know why, but it made my eyelashes they were like so sparse. So I started using this serum, and I couldn't find one in hard candy. I'm sure they make it, but this one is just it's called CoverGirl Lash Blast Amplify Serum. And if your eyelashes are super thin or super fine, and if you're older and you've lost your lashes, even, you know, they're coming in maybe sparse from maybe an illness that you've had, if you use a serum and apply your mascara, you'll notice a big difference. So you just kind of let that dry, and then when that's dry, you apply your mascara. Now, my mascara today is by Hard Candy. I have not tried this mascara before, so it's going to be new to both of us, and I'm kind of excited. And this one here, I guess that's Marilyn Monroe on the package, or else it's a good Marilyn Monroe look-alike. I don't know, but she's kind of all over the box there. So yeah, if it's good enough for Marilyn, it's good enough for me, right? So this one here is a waterproof. It's maximum volume, fanned out lashes, waterproof. I said that formula. And grapeseed oil antioxidant helps revitalize your lashes. So we're going to see if that's true. It was $5, and everything from Hard Candy is either $4.97 or $5.97 or $5.44. That is all it is. So it's super, super inexpensive. And for being inexpensive, Walmart, if you're new and you want to play with your foundations, you know, it is not a lot of money to invest, and I have not been allergic. I have not broken out. It has been great for me. So look how cute the waterproof mascara is. Isn't that cute, little blue flower? Look how cute that is. So we're going to try this out. It's got a really super nice fat brush. I like the brush a lot. So we're going to try the mascara, and then I'll be back. It's wonders what, I mean, you can see the whole look now, but when you put mascara on, it's the creme de la crop. I don't know why, girls, but it is. But hold on. Okay, I'll show you. I think for me, I'm not used to this brush being so nice and thick. I think I got a little clump, and I told you what to do. If you're clumpy, you just take a toothbrush and you go up, and then on the bottom, you kind of roll it, and it separates your clumps. It's a nice coverage. I'm just not used to the brush, and I went a little too heavy, but look at the difference. Let's go on to the next eye. Hold on. Okay, so that's the eyelashes. I think it was a new brush to me, so I think I got it a little clumpy. I like my bottom lashes like really full. That's just like I like them. That doesn't mean you need to like them. But I think this here was $5.99 at Walmart. So it's a great mascara. It looks pretty. It goes on nice, and with the serum on it underneath, it's nice because you can, at night if you want to, you know, it's waterproof, so if you want to just kind of pull it with your fingers a little bit, not pull your eyelashes off, but it comes off really easy. So that is it. Now for makeup, or my lipstick, I bought the darn Barb, I bought the Hard Candy, and this is the lip balm. And I bought the lip balm. I don't usually use a lip balm. This is a plumping serum lip balm. So I thought we'd try this, and this one here is color 2183, which is called Plush Pink. And let's see, this here is, you could probably use this for like your blush too. And this here, let's see. Oop. I like a plumping. I like a plumping. And I usually leave it set for a while. It feels good. Now you can just leave it go like that if you want a softer look. You know, dark lipstick and me aren't great. My eyelashes are so long. With that mascara, they're hitting my glasses. They're like sticking to my glasses. That's why I can't wear, well, I can't wear false eyelashes for two things. One is because I can't see to put them on. You should see me when I'm trying to put them on. Even with a mirror that's 5 times, magnifying, it just makes my eyes more blurred, and I put them on. They're terrible. They're just not worth it to me. And they are so long. They hit my glasses, and I blink, and they stick up on my glasses. So I got them, but I can't use them. Anyway, so this is a lip balm, which is really, really pretty. Now, you could just leave it like that if you want to. You have a very soft, you see, you have a very soft, natural look, girls. So ladies of a certain age, you can still fix yourself up. You can still look good. Remember, the canvas is the most important thing that you have to work with. Remember to exfoliate your skin. Remember to clean it really good. And just, you know, go light with your hands. You don't have to go super heavy. You get a nice look of eyeshadow. I did get this little thing here. I'm jumping. Did I finish my sentence? Because sometimes when I go back on my videos, I don't finish my sentence. But this here was, I got in one of the bags that I got, glam bags. This is Give Me a Brow, this one here. And I don't do anything ever to my brows. Somebody asked me, what do you do for your brows? And I go, nothing. I don't touch. And the reason I don't touch my brows is because I think I'm olive complected and I wear bangs a lot. And if my brows are too dark, I just look too hard looking. But this one here I thought was interesting because you just kind of brush it up. Look. And I think you can add some, you know, because we all lose that hair in between our brows here. So let me show you this. Hold on. So you're not watching me every stroke here. I'll hold on a minute. So yeah, that's not too shabby. That's not too bad. You can add some little fibers to the middle, you know, because, you know, we just lose hair in there. I don't know what happens to it, but it's gone. And this is pretty good. It was in, I haven't bought it. I haven't reordered it. It was just in a bag. This one is, it's Benefit. It's called Glammy Brow. So I think I would repurchase this. I really like this. I have bought brow stuff before that's just way, way too dark for me. Way too dark for me. So you can still be glamorous, girls, you know, rolling into your 70s, rolling into your 80s. It all depends on the look that you want and how, like I said, when you pass the mirror, how you feel that you want to look. You can be the best that you can be. You can be with glam. You can be natural. You can do anything you want to do. I'm just showing you the techniques of me rolling into my 80s, what I like. I'm one that I don't like highlighter. I don't like the liners on my eye. I don't like false eyelashes, but that doesn't mean that you couldn't pull it off. I just can't pull it off. My biggest thing is the canvas of your skin. That is the most important because all this stuff is fluff. And if your canvas doesn't look good, it's going to stick in your cracks. And you know what I think about that. So let me take my hair down and I'll show you the finished product. That is my finished look. Now, the only thing I did, I lined my lips a little bit with this LA color from the Dollar Tree, and this one is called Coral Sheen. It's a really, really pretty shade. It looks darker in the tube than it is, and it's not. I just lined my lips a little bit with it, but the lip balm from Hard Candy really plumps your lips great. And I decided to wear today my Amazon, kind of my shag wig, because it's a little light, and I wanted to show you, because a lot of you have gray hair. I know, I don't, I won't, but you can, and some of you really rock gray hair, and that's amazing. But I thought if I'd show you with a little lighter hair, that how the makeup looks if your hair is lighter and not dark. Don't be afraid, you know, if you're older, to buy long wigs because you think, you know, they drag you down. I mean, it depends on your face contour. It depends. Long hair, I think it's a myth in some ways that it drags you down. I think the style has a big to do with dragging your face down more so than the actual hair. But when you buy these wigs, these long wigs, remember you can always, I didn't bring my clip, but you can always clip them up. Who can't wear long hair? with a few stragglies on the side. You can cut these if you want, but you can just pin it up like so and wear it in an updo. So if you see hair that's too long, never get fearful, because you can always wear it up. A lot of my wigs that are long, I wear in updos. So, hi girls. So that's how to look glamorous, rolling into your 70s and rolling into your 80s. And never give up on yourself. Never give up on yourself. Be the best version of you that you can be and that you want to be. And, you know, your makeup can go on heavy, light, whatever you feel comfortable with. It's your choice. And I'm so glad we have choices in this world. So this is my choice. And I love it, and I hope you do too, and I hope you've learned something. If you have any questions at all, you can always email me and I'll get back to you. So thank you for coming into my living room today. I so appreciate you. Now I got to clean up all this mess. Ricky, clean up in aisle 4. It's a mess down here. It all looks so neat, and you should see all the stuff I got here. Anyway, thank you for coming by. I enjoyed having you today, and you know I love these get ready with me's, but I do them for you because I love you, and I hope you learned something. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, there's so many on here on my analytics that watch me that haven't subscribed. I'm not sure why. I don't know what I have to do to you to get you to hit the button to subscribe, but I'm happy that you watch me. But anyways, please subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell, and you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. There, I said it. That was so hard to say. I love you guys. See you soon. Bye.